It's me. It's me. It's driver 53.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Six Ashes here on PS4. So, I just got done talking to one of the gentlemen that I talked to at the pub. And when I say pub, it's also a restaurant. You know, I go in there to get my dinner because I don't have a good spot to have dinner right now. So I've been running in there, and, you know, I do partake in a couple of beverages, but I'm not going in there to, like, not be able to walk home, you know? So, it's a good place. It's close to home. I enjoy it. There's a lot of locals. So, it's good. I just wanted to clear that up. Now, the gentleman that I talked to said that if I ever needed to, I could borrow this camper right here. And I'm like, man, that's a great offer, but I don't know. I like my little storage container, but he's got a beautiful house here. So, I talked to him. He's got a piece of equipment for me that we're getting ready to go pick up. But first, we need to run up over here. And this person right here has got something else for me. If you guys remember, this is where we picked up the truck. And he's like, hey, I got another piece of equipment. I'm upgrading. Do you want it? I said, obviously, right? So I already paid him. And then I ran over here and talked to this guy, paid him. So I walked up here after we got done doing all the finding out about the straw issue, y'all. I called Caleb and I was like, man, what is going on? What did you do? He goes, I took all the straw. And I was like, I didn't want all the straw taken. I wanted half. He goes, oh, man. He's like, well, we can get more. I'm like, where? He goes, well, don't you have land? I was like, not anymore. He goes, oh. So, we got to figure that out. But what we're doing here now is I found this little tractor here. This thing is awesome. So it's another Fendt. I'm pretty excited about this. It's a little bit different than the last one, though. I don't know if you guys can see the. It's obviously communal, right? It was doing. The guy said that they'd done some stuff, and then he bought it because he was using it to mow, and that's what we're going to use it for. All right. So we're going to be using this thing to mow all of our property. And you might be asking, like, well, how in the world? I mean, this is only a turbo shift. It doesn't have very much horsepower. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Well, let me show you. So, this thing, it's not crazy on the horsepower, right? Obviously. But, I'll show you what we're going to go pick up. So, I got to make sure I think I'm going the right way. Let me check my map out here really quick. Yeah, I'm going right. So this next road up here, I gotta make a turn. Oop, gotta make a turn this way. And go down here. And he said it was in the barn on the left. So apparently, the gentleman that lives in the bigger brick house, this is his property here. And this is a sheep pasture, I think. Yep, right here. Alright, so he said barn on the left. I don't know, let's hop out real quick and check it out and see where it's at. Wool storage. Alright, I don't see it here. So the next one on the left must be here. Oh, look at this thing. This is awesome. Now, I know I said that I don't drive a John Deere. And I'm still holding true to that. I still haven't purchased a John Deere tractor. But this is a John Deere mower. Alright, so it's an HX20. I just wanted to be specific on that. It is John Deere, but it's just a mower. So, let's go in here. You know, let's check this place out. I want to see what else is here. It's got a lot of storage. That's nice. Got a water tank. Probably some manure goes in there. Yeah. Maybe silage? Let's see. Yep. So that's a spot for silage. I don't know why you need silage in this place, though. Unless this is cows, too. This might be cows, too. Is it? I don't know. Huh. Well, let's get over here. Let's go get our mower. Let's go get started. So, what we're gonna do? Well, let's go pick it up, and then we'll talk on the way back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Looks pretty. So if I want to lower it... Oh, it's just going to do it. See if I can lower it. Yeah, look at that. It goes down pretty good. Awesome. Then we can raise it up. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fold it back up. We are going to get heading back to our farm. And like I said, we are going to go ahead and talk about the plan. So the plan is to go ahead and start making a bunch of silage. That is a given. The fields are ready. We are ready to go. Back up just a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. And I'm going to put one of the workers. I've got Jacob and Oliver both said that they were very willing to help me out. Ooh, I'm coming up on the road here. So we're going to have them help me because... Oh, where am I going? Because since the old man has decided that he is done. I mean, like, literally done, y'all. He is gone, vamoose. There's already other people in those fields, and they've already actually started to plant some other stuff, from what I understand. So, gone. Finite. Done. Mr. Evans, no longer around here. So, we are going to get this stuff going here. Now, I know that I got that big O rig, or the medium-sized tractor still over there. That one's got 212. This one I think is like 125, 145, somewhere in there. I'll get it figured out exactly how much, and I'll let you guys know. But we're gonna mow, and then we're gonna make silage. So I've got to go pick up the equipment that we need to make that silage. How we're gonna wrap it. So we've also got a bale, and we're gonna have to windrow. So let's go ahead, and since they're not here yet, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this mower works. I'm gonna run a headland. I think I can get a headland past there, and then you know what? Let's go ahead and move that tractor really quickly, and then we'll get going on this other. Man, look at that thing. That looks awesome. Wow. I like the colors, orange and green. I really do. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like oranges, green, and blue. So, pretty exciting. Oh man, pretty exciting to have all those around here. Oh, I gotta get my front lifter. It's still up at the shop. I forgot about that. We'll hop over this, get back over here. Man, look at that. That is just... You know what? We gotta get a picture of that here really quick. Let's go ahead and pull this thing out here just a little bit. We're gonna get a nice picture of that right there with that tree in the background. What do you guys think? Maybe like that? What do you think, like this? Like that right there? I think that looks awesome. Yep, that right there. Alright. Takes picture, perfect. Okay, let's hop in. So now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to unfold and drop this thing down. So we're going to come over here. Right close again. Alright, so we're down. Let's turn it on. Awesome. So it's doing perfect. It's laying down really well. It doesn't seem like it's struggling too bad right now, which is always a plus. And we're mowing at 13 miles an hour right now. That's exciting also. So we're gonna go ahead and get up here, turn, and the awesome thing is I'm making a really wide, oh, I want to be closer over here this time. So I'm making a wider path, so I'm not gonna have to, you know, hit it as many times, which is really, really awesome. You know, Mr. Evans wanted to get that Kloss front mower, and then we were just gonna add the back mower on later. Well, that's all fine and good if you got the whole thing, but you gotta have a high horsepower tractor for it, and we didn't until there at the end with the Massey. So I don't know, I'm looking at a couple options for a bigger one, but I gotta figure out straw first, y'all. I really do. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go talk to the bank. I know I said it before, I didn't want to do it. I really wanted to like prove my way through with selling my stuff, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I think what we're gonna have to do is sell off the TMR that we do have right now, as long as the price is okay on it, and then we're gonna try and buy some property, because I don't want to plant any of this. It's all good for grass, right? So I can get hay, I can get, you know, grass, I can make silage out of it, which then I can make TMR. So I really don't want to mess with this stuff. I mean, I need something that's already, you know, got crops on it maybe, or something that I can get crops onto relatively easy without tearing up a lot of grass. I don't want to be strictly grass, I don't. But I don't want to buy a huge farm with no equipment either. So I'm thinking like 2-3 fields, maybe something like that, and then I can have a little bit of money left over for a harvester. I do not want to lease a harvester if I don't have to. I would like to be able to get my money back on my kind of investment. You know, I think I'll be using it enough, because then I can do contracts too if I've got a decent one. So I can go around and keep doing the contracts and just keep hammering out that way and building up my my reputation there. You know, put the workers in it, send the boys over, or the guys over, and let them have at it. So we're getting ready to come up here on the first full lap, and I really like this combo. I really, really do. This is a nice little tractor, really is, and an awesome mower. Absolutely awesome mower. I mean, the width on this thing is phenomenal. So I'm glad they had this for me, and I can't imagine what he's upgrading to. If this is his, like, you know, mower that he's going away from, I mean, the thing looks clean. It's like got no time on it, it doesn't seem like. So just very, very intrigued onto what he is actually, what he picked up. I mean, maybe he's got one of those nice triple mower setups that he just recently got, but who knows. So we're gonna keep doing another headland here, and then hopefully by that time you know, Oliver or Jacob will be over here, and then I can get one of them in it. So I think the next time I talk to you guys, I will be coming back with a windrower, because we do have one of those. We bought one. We just have to go pick it up here really quick. And then we have a baler. So those two items right there, I need to go grab windrower first, obviously, and then we'll get the baler. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everybody, we got Oliver over there mowing for us right now, and I'm on my way to pick up the windrower, because that is the next item that we're going to need, and we're going to need it with the other smaller tractor. I don't know, what do we want to call that one? You know, I want to, oh, we are right here. This thing snuck up. I never realized that there was a little entryway here until I talked to the person the other night. So let's hop out of here really quick, go open this gate up. So this is a cool little spot. He says he's not doing anything with it either right now. He says he's got nothing going on. So it's this property up here on the corner. You know, that's the road right there that takes you over to the dealership. And it's just a little bitty field. So, you know, he says that if I'm interested in it, he's looking to sell maybe. You know, it's because he doesn't do anything. He's not doing grass right now. He's doing more crop stuff. And I was like, why don't you do anything with it? He's like, because it's not really that big. I can't get enough out of it, you know, compared to my other field sizes. I was like, you know, that makes sense. Complete. He's like, you know, back when I had smaller equipment, it was a great field. He's like, but I just can't get the stuff in there anymore. So, here is this. The nice window. Oh, slow down. Brakes on this thing. I gotta get them checked out. We're gonna need to do a little bit of work on this girl. So, this is our windrower, and it's a Kuhn GA 9531. Awesome little piece of equipment here. Just barely clears there. So, we are gonna take this back over, and we're gonna let Oliver keep going on this too. As soon as he's done mowing, he's going to drop off the mower, and he's going to pick up this one and just keep going to town. So, oh, wrong way. Alright. So what do you guys think? Is this a nice looking one? I mean, I know there's biggers, and I really wanted to get the Merge Max. I think that one would be an absolute awesome one to have. But that's probably going to be like end goal to have that one, because then I can really just manipulate it around and put it whatever I want, and it's going to give me some other options to do some things once you guys see what's going on with some stuff. But that's for later. Right now we're just trying to get this thing back. So we're gonna, like I said, gonna get this back, and then I'm gonna run and pick up our baler really quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, yeah, I'll just see you when I'm over there picking that one up. Alright, so you guys remember that big group of buildings that we talked about? We're like kind of sitting back a couple times, and I was like, what is that? Y'all, it's a dairy farm. Check this out. Look at this. Now, for some reason, he's not using it right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like not a lot of the stuff around here is being used. But he did say that in the back, way in the back, there was a baler. Y'all, check this thing out. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Look at this. It's a Kuhn LSB 1290D. I guess that stands for power density, but it's a square baler. It's not the round ones. So, yeah, I'm excited about this thing. I kind of like the color. I think it's gonna go good with the rest of the stuff that we have. Just a big, you know, hodgepodge or smorgasbord, whatever you want to call it, of colors on the farm. I'm loving it, so that everything's not exactly the same. So, look how big this thing is, y'all. This is a huge baler. So this is what we're going to use. So we got to get over there, get the windrowing. Like I said, Oliver should be doing that for us here really soon. And then we're going to bale. And then we got to wrap them, because like I said, we're making silage. So once we get them wrapped, I'll take you guys and we'll go pick up our other stuff, because I got to figure out exactly how we're going to do it. And then we have to figure out another step, and you guys will see that as it happens. I've never used this piece of equipment before that we're going to use to wrap, and I've only used one other thing one time. It's how I'm going to transport them. So very, very, very interesting. Y'all, check this out. There's another little wooded area right here. Oh, where am I going? Running through the hedges. Whew. So that's really interesting. I wonder if you could like clear that out and like make a extend that field over? Probably not, you know. I probably ought to just not worry about that anymore. So what we're doing is we're going to be turning left here, and I'm just going to go ahead and see you guys back at, you know what, I should probably turn these on. Back at the farm. So we're clear that way, which I was expecting. We're going to go ahead and jump out here ahead of this car. There we go. Get up to speed, get over. There we go. Alright, perfect. So I will see you all back at the farm. Well, y'all, I decided to go ahead and come on over here, and we're going to go ahead and fill up our truck and start delivering some of this. Price is okay right now from what I understand, talking to some people. It seems like it's pretty good. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fill this up and deliver it up to the barn. We don't have the contract in place yet with the other livestock area. So we are going to go ahead and take this up to the animal barn where we've been taking everything else so far. So we're going to go ahead and hop up here and hopefully go ahead and get this thing loading right. It was giving me some grief the other day, but it looks like we're perfect. Alright, so here we go. Ooh, I need to get... Do I need fuel? No, I'm like half tank. Okay, we're okay. I do need to get my other tractor repaired though. Probably should do that before I bail. We'll figure it out. We will. Alright, so I'm going to take this up there, and I'll see you guys up there whenever we find out how much we make. Alright, y'all, so I went ahead and had Oliver run the truck up there. I wanted to test out this new windrower really quickly by myself to make sure there's no bugs or anything in it before he got it and went to town. So he made about 16,000. He called me and said that's what we got, or texted, actually, didn't call but texted. So that's pretty good for one load. I think we should have like 3 more over there that we could do, maybe more, maybe 4. Well, that's exciting. So I'm hoping to make some pretty good money off that. I have another piece of equipment that I need to get, I think. It's going to be like a triple stack thing that I need to get. Man, that looked like this grass wasn't even mowed there for a second. Holy cow. So it's like a triple stack that I can pick up 3 bales, organize them together. That way I can come through and collect them. Now the other thing that I could do is just use a bale collector, take them over, unload them, and then pick them up and do that. So I'm thinking I may do that. To do that though, I'm gonna need some money, a lot of money, because that bale collector is not cheap. There's one for like almost 60,000. So I may have to lease it for a bit until we can afford to buy it. You know, because I want to be able to have enough money in the bank account that the bank can see that I'm creditable and be able to give me enough money to get some property. So I'm going to keep slamming on this real quick, probably do a couple rows around, and then I'm going to come back and actually pick up the bales, and then I'm going to let, you know, Oliver go to town on this, and I'll keep doing some other stuff. So and the reason is because I want to go ahead and start figuring this stuff out and making sure that everything's going to work all right. I want to get through it today. That way we can, you know, if I have any problems, I can get parts for it and work on it this evening. And that way tomorrow we're ready to roll. Because we still have, you know, at least one smaller field over here that we want to do, for sure. And then possibly the other 2 fields across the street, we could do those too. And I know I got a little bit of hay in here, and that's going to be alright. I'm not too worried about that. So what I'm going to do is I want to run back down here and start at this corner. And hopefully pull some of this stuff out of the way a little bit. And then we'll be good to go. So we're going to back up here into this awesome corner. We're going to turn like this. it lined up here a little bit better. Back up. Make sure I'm right on the edge there. And then, boom, here we go. This is just going to make it a little bit easier whenever we go to bail. So, we got that. Alright, so now we're going to come back over here. And start again. A little bit farther. Now we'll back it up a little. Right about there. I missed just a little bit. It's all good though. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. 2 headlands around here, then I'm going to go around and start picking it up with the baler. And then we'll probably go get a trailer and load them up on there. So, see you guys when I'm done with this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and run around and do these 2 headlands, these 2 windrows that I've got here. We are definitely going to go ahead and pick them up. Now, the awesome thing about this baler is it's like one of the very first ones that we used around here where it's just spitting everything out the back, right? So it's like the fast bale, except I'm going 12 miles an hour. The problem is I'm going to have to wrap these things. So that's the downside, is the fast bale would do it for me. This one's not. And I don't know if I can get a square baler that will. So, we do have a couple options on how to wrap them. But I've decided what I'm going to do is once I get these done, we're going to let Oliver take back over on the windrow, and I'm going to run up and lease a trailer, a loading trailer for square bales, rectangle bales, and that's what we're going to use just temporarily until we can get some of our money up from this right here and from the TMR that we have. So I'm hoping that soon we're going to be able to build up a good relationship with these places, and I can start seeing my prices go up. They can see that it's good quality product that I'm offering, and they'll pay me accordingly. Right now, they don't know, right? The only time they've really seen it is from contracts or the silage, the one time. So TMR is a little bit different animal that they're worried about. So I'm thinking this silage here is going to be okay. Ooh, come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill. So if I get any more elevation change than that right there, I think this machine's going to be struggling to pull this. Ooh, I'm going to have to look at a bigger tractor also. This one's got 212. I think if I get somewhere up 275 to 300, that'll be okay. Now there are a few up there. There's some really nice New Hollands that they have up at the dealership that I'm really thinking about getting. I don't know yet though. So we'll just keep an ear out and see what all's on demo maybe, or see what we can get once we start doing harvests and stuff. So I'm going to figure out a harvester, I got to figure out planter. I mean, I've already got a fertilizer. I've got to get lime. I got to get that. I've got to do planting. I already said that. So cultivator. I mean, there's so many things that I'm going to have to like get figured out. So I don't know, y'all. It's racking my brain right now trying to figure out what I'm going to be able to do. So there is a bale right there. Quite interesting. And we're going to go this way. I can't forget the ones in the shadows. Alright, so we'll go back to the other view. We'll keep working on this, and I will see you guys whenever I am up there picking it up or on the way back with it. So we'll see you then. So we are back with the trailer, or the loading wagon, whatever you guys want to reference it as. So check this out. It's got an awesome arm on it here. So I'm going to go ahead and unload it. Maybe. Maybe. That button? There we go. Look at that thing. Oh, that's all. And it's got like a little rack. So let's pull up to one of these and see what happens here. Oh, that is awesome. So it's going to take it down. So I think I'm going to do this. I'll do the inside and then I'll come back the other way and do the outside. That way I'm not running anything over, messing up what's going on inside there. Now is this thing going to push back now? Oh, look at that. And then it comes back and it starts over. Now my question is it going to pick up if it's kind of like this? Okay, so we're good. We don't have to have it 100% perfect in there. So this one I believe is going to hold 14. And to buy this one outright, I leased it for a little bit over $2,300, I believe. But if we were going to buy this one, it would be close to $57,000. So the reason I like this one is because it's going to do something for me when we go to unload. Oh, I gotta make sure that I'm waiting on that. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. So we're halfway now. So yeah, this is gonna be a 14 bale trailer, which is not bad, not at all. Oh, did you see that? That was nice. So I guess this is gonna like push him off the back a little bit. I'm kind of nervous about it going back there and hanging out on that. We'll see. So this is 12. And we should be able to get 2 more on here. Watch that. Oh, that is so, man. I really don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to be careful. Yeah, especially with not strapped down or anything. Wow. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna fold this thing back up. There we go. It's gonna just slide in between. Awesome. That's a nice little animation. So we're gonna take these over here now, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So what I want to do is, how do I want to do this? Because I've got something else that we're gonna do with these, and you guys will see. You know, yeah, so I think I'm gonna go right about here for now, at least for now. Maybe I can still get out of here. Might have to put the straw on the other side. Okay, so let's see how we unload this. So it looks like we're going to hit number 9, unload the bales. So it's going to come out. Now watch what it's starting to do. This is awesome. Alright, so unload bales here, number 9. So it's going to push them, and I just need to drive forward a bit. Kind of like on the other one. That's pretty cool. So there we go. Now, if I back up, can I push them all back together? That's a good little trick right there. Oh. There we go. So I'm going to hit number 9 again. It looks like we'll be good to go. Awesome. So I'm going to keep picking up a little bit more. Then we're gonna get to Windroad again and bail, and I'm gonna take all this other. Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna take all the other TMR over to the place. So we'll see you guys once I got all these stacked up and I'm taking some more TMR. Alright everybody, we got all of the TMR delivered over to the barn. Now, you all know how much I like to hang on to money. This $151,000 is burning a hole in my pocket right now that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. I would really like another tractor. Okay, something kind of in between where I'm at right now, between 212 and 115. So I'm thinking like somewhere in the 150, 160 range. Kind of like what the other Fendt was, right? It was able to do a lot more than the orange one that I have now. I could go a little bit bigger, but it's, you know, that's a really big expense. I don't even know if I could get one for 151 right now. You know, I could get up in the 250 to 290 range, somewhere up in there, which wouldn't be bad, but what would I do with it? You know what I mean? And what would I honestly do with it over what I'm doing right now? So, I think what I've decided is I'm going to buy some property. I've got my eye on one, and I have had this entire time. There is a really nice piece of property that connects-ish to what I currently have right now. And by ish, I mean it's just going to require one more purchase, and then I could have everything connected. It's not crazy on price. It has buildings on it that I can use to store my equipment. And I think it would be easier if I had land to put as collateral when I went to the bank and asked for a loan. The loan would not be for the land, the loan would be for equipment. So that would make me feel better. Also, that if something did happen, I was just giving up equipment and not land. So then I can maybe have somebody come over and work the contract for me. Now, the problem that I'm having is that there's crops currently on that property. And I don't want to, you know, seem like I'm trying to steal crops out from underneath somebody. So, what I need to do is go talk to landowners and see what's going on. See, are they willing to get out? Because, I mean, it's for sale right now. So it's like, are they wanting something from it? Are they just selling it as is and they're not planning on doing anything and hoping that it gets done before? So I think what I'm going to do is have Oliver finish up baling this. I'm going to go drive over and see if I can find somebody to talk to. And then, if everything works out and sounds good, we'll run over to the bank and sign some paperwork. So, probably the next time you guys see me, our money will have gone down and we'll have a deal on the table for what to do with those crops. Yep, that's what we're doing. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, so as you can see, the money's gone down a little bit. You guys recognize this place? That's right. It's the, apparently a pig farm. I don't know if we're going to do pigs again, but it has a really nice barn here. And this is actually the place that I bought a tedder off of too, so it's already here. I don't have to move that piece of equipment. But it's got this nice shelter here. It's got an open one over here for a little bit larger equipment, which is awesome. I already got a water source. It's got a spot here for manure, which is cool. Which I could park other stuff in here too if I don't end up using the other. Couple little spots here for some stuff. I got my own workshop again, and I've got a couple of little spots here for stuff. And if I'm not using it for pigs, I can use this area too. So I mean, that's pretty cool. So I'm excited, really excited. I've got the farm now. I didn't want to get this far yet, but I think we're good. And the reason I was saying that it's really close we can connect is because if you guys remember, just over those fence line right there is what I own with the grass fields. And then this grass field right here, and the one that's just over there on the top of that ridge is the one where my house is sitting at right now. So I could buy this too, and then I could have all of this stuff fully connected all the way down and around. Now, I don't know if I need that much grass. I mean, I think it'd be nice doing what I'd like to do. So, definitely gonna look at it. Yeah, I'm getting excited, y'all. What I got to do now is go run to the bank, and maybe not today. I think what I'm gonna do is get the silage, get it all wrapped, get all the grass bales wrapped, and then we're going to start selling those off. And I'll take some of that money and buy some equipment because I'm gonna need some stuff to be able to harvest. So what they're wanting to do is they said if they could get half of the profit off the crop, that would be great. That's why the property was so cheap. So another interesting thing about this, let me show you here really quickly. So, okay, you guys know that I own 55, 55, 56, 57. These are the 3 grass fields. We just purchased 41 here. Okay, so it's pretty big. It's the farm, Pineview Farm, and Field 41. Okay, so we own all of that now. Also, if you come down here, we have 28, right? We already knew that. But part of the purchase is 24, 26, and 27. Super exciting. I don't know if I said that while ago or not. That's why I needed to figure out the crops. No, I didn't. I didn't say what they were. I just said that there was crops on it. So we also own the property that the sawmill's on. Now, I'm not going to make any money on that, but this area right here is really nice. I've got a special, awesome idea for this because it is currently has nothing in it. All right, so if I come all the way, whoa, if I come all the way down here and I turn everything on, there's still nothing in field 27. Okay, so what that means is that right now it's cultivated. I can put anything in there I want. I have a awesome idea on what I want to put in there, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it too because it might be different than what you guys have seen some recent stuff. 24, we got to figure out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna get this out. 26 is actually ready to be harvested right now, and it is soybeans. Yeah, so soybeans, and also up here, field 41 is soybeans. So we're gonna be able to get that out too. I got to figure out a harvester. So these 2 items, 26 and 24, are definitely good to go. We're gonna wait just a little bit on that. Like I said, I want to go ahead and get all my silage taken care of, and we're gonna get all that turned into silage bales and then get them sold before we do anything else. That way we know how much we need to ask the bank for, if we need to ask the bank for anything. We made a little bit. Excuse me. It's time for me to go take a nap. We made a lot more money on the TMR that I thought we would, honestly. So we're doing great there. Silage, hopefully this will be really, really good too. We're still not making a ton of money from these individuals, but I think we're proving ourselves, and soon we should be able to bank some better prices. So yeah, I think it's going to be it for today. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. I can take it. If you want to leave a comment below, please go right ahead. And if you'd like to share with anybody you think would enjoy this content. You never know who might be a secret FS19 fan. And until next time, everybody, this is Driver 53 signing off.